What's going on YouTube? It's Concise the Barber. So I have another video for y'all. Another one I think that will be very informative for those that are just getting into the barber industry or just seeing everything that is going on. This video right here, I'm going to do on the Babyliss Clippers. And I'm going to compare them with our daily use of these brands of Wahl and Andis. I'm going to use the Magic Clips and I'm going to use the Cordless T outliners just to give y'all a brief information on how did this company, these bad boys, yes, somehow, some way, they came up with something that can compete with these. So it's like, yo, how in the heck did they do that? Well, continue to watch the video. You want to see exactly how I review them and see what I thought about them and see what I like and dislike about them, okay? So stay tuned, make sure you like, subscribe to the page. Let's get straight into this. I'm out, y'all. I'm gonna put this thing back on so y'all can go. Okay, so let's get straight into this video. The Magic Clips. We all love Magic Clips, let's be honest. Majority of us have it. We have it because we just know it's a great clipper. You know, the first thing I could say about the Magic Clips, I love the weight, I love the design, and I love the power of it. The blade is definitely a must. You know, the stagger tooth blade is definitely something that we all use. I feel like Magic Clips will never really get old, and it's definitely probably still in a lot of people's arsenal still. But I'm just, you know, I just wanted to put that out there that the Magic Clips are definitely the all-around well clipper. It cuts dry and wet hair. But let's see how they compare to the Babyliss Clipper. So the Babyliss Clipper, now let's just look at this. The design, the first thing I noticed when I got it out of the box was the hook. Like, that's kind of cool that they, you know, made the hook like hidden like that, so it just don't stand out. But honestly, it is kind of long. It's about as long as the octanes, and it feels just different because it's a cylinder. However, it's a great clipper. The weight to me is well balanced depending on how you really hold it. I love this little clicky thing right here. It has a good feeling, but you just hear the click, which also it mentally lets you know exactly where you are without you really have to looking at the blade to see how you're adjusting and to make sure if it's either in the middle or it's closed or all the way. It's more of a precise like cutting system. So that part right there, Babyliss did a good job doing that. Also, since it is round cylinder, I'm actually able to adjust this with either finger, the one that's on top of the clipper or under the clipper. And to me, it makes that much of a difference. To you guys, maybe not, but to me, it definitely does, because I feel like that is something as I'm going throughout my haircuts, it's something I could do real quick and real fast without having to looking at the blade to see where I'm at. And to be honest, it's just something that is cool. At first I didn't like the shape, but now as more and more I cut with it, it's great. So I'm going to compare that whole click thing or the roundness. See, I struggle with the Magic Clips doing that, trying to use the finger in the back and also in the front. The back finger, I barely can adjust it. So the shape of the Babyliss Clipper, it gives you that option to do it without, you know, any problems. So I definitely think that's a plus. I love the blade. It never gets hot, which is crazy to me. When you're cutting, you hear that crunch sound. And we all like to hear that crunch sound because you want to know exactly what you're cutting. So I definitely think they did a great job with this clipper. And like what can you say about it? I mean, it's just a great clipper. Like, they did a great job for, designing a new clipper and competing with the top brands that are already out there. Okay, so let's get into the cordless TI liners. Now, at first, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really care that much for them. I didn't know, the power. I was just like, it's not gonna be like the corded one. But one day I did get them, and I was like, let me just try these out. And to be honest, I was surprised because it is truly an all-around trimmer. It's great for cutting young kids and cutting elderly people, because even when you adjust it and get it close, it doesn't bite. I do like it. It's lightweight. The only thing I didn't like about it is that it has a slippery feel. So of course I got the grip. And the blade, it's just a regular TI liner blade, but I do like it. But yeah, it's just a regular good trimmer. Now let's get into the Babyliss trimmers. Now, honestly, these are the best hitters on the market, and if anybody says anything otherwise, then yeah, they didn't adjust it right. But these things are the best hitters that are on the market. Now let's go straight into the design. Look how it stands alone. The blade is great. It has there's no bulkiness around the blade, which makes it easy to get around, the ear and corners and stuff like that. The weight is great. It feels like it was made with like a great quality. The blade is thin. It cuts very, very sharp and zero gap. This is not something that I use on the elderly or kids. I use my TI liners for that. But for the gold FX, when it comes to the front lines and the shape ups and the beard lineups, these are my go-tos without a shadow of a doubt. Now, I also use them for the taper, like in the back and in the neck, but I don't use it for the middle of the neck. I don't hit the sensitive part with that. But these trimmers, I don't know how they even came out with something like this, knowing that it will work, knowing that it will compete with everybody else as Wahl and Andis with their new trimmers. So for them to come out with this, and this is why I'm doing this review, because to me, that is just that's just amazing that a company is able to come out with a clipper and a trimmer and they perform so well. So when it comes to comparison between the cordless TI liners and Babyliss trimmers, I'm picking the Babyliss trimmers. Now, when it comes to the Magic Clips or Babyliss clippers, honestly, I'm finding myself to use the Babyliss ones all day, and sometimes I'll grab the Magic Clips later. But that's what I think. That's my review. I thank y'all for watching this video. Please leave a like, please leave a comment, subscribe to my page, and always to remember that if it's not here, it's nowhere. I don't know what that means. I just made that up. Take care. Great day. Talk to y'all later. Peace.